Der Weltraum. Unendliche Weiten. Wir befinden uns in einer fernen Zukunft. Dies sind die Abenteuer des neuen Raumschiffs Dawn, das viele Lichtjahre von zu Hause entfernt ist, um fremde Welten zu entdecken, unbekannte Lebensformen und neue Zivilisationen. Die Dawn dringt dabei in Galaxien vor, die noch nie ein Jem'Hadar zuvor gesehen hat.
Das ist nicht mein Schiff.
Good to have you on board, sir. I'm Chief Engineer Tarkram. The fleet in your ship are still engaged with the Voth, but several Voth ships are making their way towards the gateway. One of their dreadnoughts has already passed through. As the only available ship, we have orders to stop the other Voth from entering the gateway.
Okay, verstanden. Mal sehen, was dieses Schiff drauf hat.
Engage your ship's special functions by clicking here.
Ja, na klar. Ja. Ich mach das mal schnell auf Schnellvariante. Taktischer Modus. Okay. Was nehme ich denn? Aha. Ja, toll. Das klingt ganz sinnvoll. Okay. Ja, erstmal einstellen. Haben wir hier irgendwas, was ich noch aktivieren muss? Nicht so wirklich. Das ist alles aktiv. Was habe ich denn drin? Moral anspornen, aber ist eher auf Automatik. Dann kann ich auch die Kaskade da reinzimmern. Ja. Okay, hier. Keine Ahnung, was es tut. Jetzt auch keine Zeit für und das natürlich. So, das nehmen wir hier hin. Machen wir aber trotzdem auf Automatik und hier auch. So, dies finde ich Quatsch. Hier. Das ist alles an. Schön. Keine Ahnung welches. Wir legen mal das aufs Knöpfchen. So. Wir haben eine Schlacht zu führen. Führen wir sie. Attacke! Jawohl. Da gibt es noch mehr. Die wollen es wissen. Attacke! Sehr schön. War gar nicht so schwer.
There are no more Voth in the vicinity, but one dreadnought did go through the gateway. If my readings are correct, it is passing into the Dyson Sphäre, this one deeper in the Delta Quadrant. If the Voth are allowed to enter another sphere, they will try to claim it, as they have fought to claim this one.
Alles klar. Warten Sie einen Moment. Nein, wir betreten das Portal.
Navigational readings indicate we are in the Delta Quadrant. However, we are inside a Dyson sphere, and there are no known structures of this type in this region. I'm detecting the presence of a Starfleet vessel, the USS Gold. That ship disappeared on a survey of the Jenolan Dyson sphere at the precise instant the Iconian Gateway network was reset to save New Romulus.
Die Jenolan Dyson Sphäre?
This sphere was discovered by the crew of the USS Jenolan in 2294. The USS Enterprise D rescued Montgomery Scott, a survivor of the Jenolan 75 years later. However, it now appears that the Jenolan sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solanae and moved to this location with the gold inside.
Interessant. Meine Stimme. Ich kränkel momentan ein bisschen, versagt die Stimme so schnell. Gib mir mal eine Sekunde. So, mal gucken, wie lange das hält. Interessant. Wie ist der Status der Gold?
I'm detecting disabled systems on the Gold, but there is no weapons damage. Also, sensors indicate that the Voth Dreadnought has its weapons armed, but has not fired. What do you suggest?
Rufen Sie die USS Gold. Finden Sie heraus, was Sie wissen.
Prophets. I knew someone would find us. We were on a routine survey in the Jenolan Dyson sphere when something happened. Systems that have been dormant for centuries activated. The energy readings were off the scale. Then a flash and...
Wir sind jetzt hier. Sie sind nicht allein.
My nav computer claims we're in the Delta Quadrant. If that's right, this entire Dyson sphere somehow moved itself more than 50,000 light years from its previous position. Since then, we've been stuck. I would have taken Voyager's path back home if we could get out of the sphere. The doors were locked tight and the gateway powered down as soon as we arrived.
Die Sphäre hat sich bewegt, aber wir können sie nach Hause bringen.
Glad to have the help. Supplies are running low. But what was that ship that just passed us? Shares some signs of Voth tech, but our databanks don't have anything like that.
Erzählen Sie, was Sie mit dem Vote und der... ja, okay.
Another Dyson sphere? It's taken us 40 years to study this one, and we're not even close to understanding it. And if that ship was Voth, it would explain why they ignored our hails. They came in with their weapons armed and then simply stopped. Didn't see us as a threat. The ship set course for the sealed door and is just sitting there. They're ignoring us. I promised my crew we'd get home. If you could send over a team with some spare components, I can get this ship ready to travel.
Okay, wir beamen einige Techniker rüber. Oh, Techniker rüber beamen.
I have extensive experience with the Voth. While they are arrogant, it is not like them to completely ignore a potential threat. It may be that they sense a greater danger. I suggest we approach and attempt to hail them. Voyager found that some Voth were open to negotiation. We should make every attempt to find a peaceful solution.
Na okay, setzen Sie Kurs auf das Vote-Schiff. Dann fragen wir da doch mal an. Das ist schlecht.
The Voth are moving towards the door.
Tuvok?
Your query will have to wait, Doctor. Shields are down and we...
You're not...
You're not Cooper.
The weak shall perish.
Captain, the Undine outside of the sphere are powering weapons. The mammalian ship is still disabled.
Arm all weapons. We will destroy the creatures and then return for the mammals.
I am unharmed, but we are in danger. We are deep within the Delta Quadrant, right where Cooper wanted us. We do not know how long this infiltrator has impersonated Cooper, or the extent of what he has done. However, I am quite familiar with the tactics of Species 8472. We will repel the Undine and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat.
Na, super.
Finally, a worthy adversary for my new ship.
Na dann, kommt. Ihr ekelhaften Viecher.
Frustrated. You were so easy to manipulate.
I rectify thoughts. More ships on approach. This vessel cannot defeat them alone.
This ship can take it.
I have experience with the Undine. You do not. They are extremely dangerous.
Da sind sie. Tötet sie.
The Lisette is here to provide any assistance you require.
Ah, sie schießen mit Bubbles. Vergiss immer die Torpedos. Ich bin halt selber kein Freund von Torpedos irgendwie.
The Alpha Quadrant will burn because of you.
Many have tried. All have failed. 3 Undine battleships inbound.
3 battleships? That may be a problem.
We hold here. None of the Undine get through.
Ja, okay. Wo sind sie? Da.
The Fortescue is here. Now the real fight can begin.
Ah, los. Sehr schön. Next.
What? Was that it? We wanted more of a fight.
It is not over yet, Captain. 2 Undine dreadnoughts are approaching.
Der ist schlecht. Alles klar. Das schaffen wir. Gib mir das. Jawohl. Feuer, 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 Feuer. Kein Erbarmen mit diesem niederen Volk. Widerstand ist zwecklos. Na los. Jawohl. Wo ist denn die andere Dreadnought? Ist die schon nebenbei draufgegangen? Verbündete rufen. Verbündete natürlich in Anführungszeichen.
Good to see you. We would have arrived sooner, but there was a Voth fleet in the way. Congratulations on a successful mission. Now the Romulan Republic will take over. We'll set up a command center for further operations. I'm sure Command will contact you when your presence is needed.
Ich glaube nicht, dass die Republik dazu befugt ist.
No, this ends now. Our generosity to the Romulans can only extend so far. The Klingon Empire claims this Dyson Sphere as its own. Starfleet and the Republic would be wise to keep their distance. Or else.
Sonst was? Die Sphäre gehört bereits der Föderation. Sie haben keinen Anspruch hier. Die Solanae Dyson Sphäre wird von einer Allianz kontrolliert. Warum sollte diese anders sein? Ja, ist richtig.
Oh? Are you prepared to back that statement with action? The Klingon Empire has restrained itself again and again in an attempt to maintain this alliance with the Romulans. I think it's time I remind you of what happens when a Klingon loses patience.
Ja, bleiben Sie ruhig, Queen. Wir müssen das nicht tun. Ja, zeig.
Fighting over this sphere is not an option. It would divide our strength. Precisely what would benefit the Undine. The Voth chose to fight instead of cooperate. They were destroyed. We can choose not to be enemies.
Ach
It is time
Mann.
we did so.
Ich wollte die doch nur ein bisschen klatschen. Nun, Korin.
The Klingon Empire will not sit and wait while the Federation and Romulans continue to claim these powerful weapons for themselves. This conversation is not over.
Sehr schön. Und Sie, Commander Yarok?
The Romulan Republic will continue to take responsibility for areas within our jurisdiction, but I do not wish to cause a rift in what has been a successful joint action. However, I will not be put in a position where I must choose between the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We have agreements on both sides that must be honored. Sub-Commander Cole can handle the details. I am a ship captain, not an administrator.
Ja, sehr schön.
Cooper's departure has lifted the miasma in my mind, an affliction that I did not even realize was there. He was influencing me. He used the psychic abilities of the Undine to influence my thoughts, and the results are an effect of my failure. I should have been able to detect his influence.
Wir müssen nach vorne schauen. Was nun?
We have fulfilled our mission to neutralize the jump capabilities of the Solanae sphere, only to open up a gateway that the Undine can now use to reach our space. They will no longer have to create rifts from fluidic space. Was this Cooper's plan all along? I suggest we return to Sub-Commander Cole. We must attempt to save the fragile peace of the Alliance.
Na, alles klar. Berichten Sie, Commander Cole. Ja, dann melden wir uns da mal.
The sphere is under Federation control.
This sphere is only accessible through an Alliance-controlled gateway.
Then perhaps it is time to end this alliance.
This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Commander Jarok is correct. The Undine are a threat to us all. Now they have direct access to our space. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy. I volunteer to mediate these talks. Dr. Cooper manipulated me to achieve his goals. It is only logical that I take responsibility for what has happened here.
Very well, Vulcan. We will finish this later.
Gut, und damit endet diese doch sehr, ja, dieses wunderbare Bugfest, zumindest im ersten Drittel so der Mission. Ah ja, er redet wieder nicht mit uns, okay. Oh ja, damit haben wir sie abgeschlossen. Ein Schritt zwischen den Sternen. Das alles hätte ich nicht vorausahnen können, Erster. Es tut mir leid für Admiral Tuvok. Aber mich hat Cooper mit seiner Verkleidung auch getäuscht. Tuvok und ich, die werden das weitere Vorgehen planen. Wir müssen alle dazu bringen, miteinander zu reden, bevor wir gleich wieder aufeinander schießen. Ich werde Sie wieder kontaktieren, wenn wir konkrete Pläne ausgearbeitet haben. Wir werden sicherlich Ihre Hilfe brauchen. Ja, natürlich. Und ich darf mir wieder eine Belohnung wählen. Und diesmal geht es um, ja, die Set-Teile. Die werde ich mir halt mitnehmen. Ich werde sie nicht wirklich brauchen, aber ich nehme sie halt trotzdem mit. Ja, wie auch immer. Ja, welches davon ist egal, da ich noch gar keins habe. Okay. Ja, dann ist die Mission vorbei. Ich danke vielmals fürs Zuschauen. Und wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Mission wieder. Vielen Dank und ciao, ciao.
PlayStation